guys, today I'm going to do a very different spread on Beyoncé, and there's been talk that she might be pregnant, but I don't have a spread that actually says if a person's pregnant. Remember, since tarot cards don't generally point out yes or no questions, you know, you kind of have to go around them. So I'm going to use this opportunity to do a spread I haven't done here, and it's called the 12 houses spread. And maybe in the 12 houses spread we will see if there's an indicator that there's something new coming in Beyonce's life again. Okay, usually when there's a woman, you know, holding the Empress, a woman holding a disc, the Queen of Cups, strength is also an indicator, a strong indicator. Let's see what else. The Princess of Cups is also an indicator of pregnancy. So yeah, but you know what? I'm going to use this opportunity to read all her houses, okay, for the time being, at least for this eclipse season till the next one, okay? So let's do it. All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna pick one for first, second house, third house, fourth house, fifth house, sixth house, seventh, eighth house, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th. And I'm gonna turn them all over at the same time because I'm afraid I might get disrupted. I have people outside. I don't know if they're gonna make noise, and I'm gonna have to turn off the camera. So before I do that, I'm gonna just turn them all around so you don't think I'm switching any of them around. So okay. Okay, so here we go. Beyonce on the first house has the 7 of Wands herself. The first house has to do with the self, with your body, with your physique, okay, with how your body is functioning. And she's got the 7 of Wands, which is a very strong card. Okay, she's in very, very good health. The 7 of Wands signifies great energy. Okay, a battle, defending yourself. But in this placement, it just symbolizes that, you know, she's a very strong woman. She's got a lot of energy. Okay, and I totally admire that from her because, you know, dancing is hard, especially when you don't have the energy. But she's a very, very healthy person, and that's the current state of her right now, okay? The first house. The second house, wish of possessions, of money, value. She's got money. She's got Ace of Disc, which means possibility. Maybe there's a new idea, okay, to make money for her. Maybe a new business concept for her line. But yeah, there's money for her to be made throughout the 6 months of, you know, this eclipse, you know, season chapter. Third house of siblings, third house of communication, of media. She's got the 7 of Swords, fatality. She's got doubts, and the third house has to do with the mind. Okay, there's something in Beyonce that's pretty doubtful at the moment. Maybe it's too good to be true, too much to work with, too much good at once. Not too much energy. That's how she might feel. Those are doubtful feelings that we feel when we get the 7 of Swords. Okay, and she might feel it in the third house, and the third house has to do with communication, with sales. Okay, so she might be having something that would bring her money, an idea, but she's very doubtful of how she's going to come across the sales. You know, Gemini is the third house and has to do with sales, with communicating and selling things. Okay. Now, for the fourth house of family, she's got the Ace of Cups. now this card is very, very interesting because the Ace of Cups symbolizes a relationship, love, and it could also mean fertility, guys. A baby on the way. Okay, it could mean a baby on the way. All right, and it's interesting because it's in the fourth house. Okay, fourth house of family, protection, privacy. It's the fourth house of foundation. She's got the Ace of Cups. So it's, and all the aces have to do with probabilities and opportunities and possibilities. Okay, and when you have the cup here, you know, what do you think it is? It's a feminine principle. It's water. Okay, I mean motherhood. So yeah, I could see how this could really, really be happening, and why fans would really be saying that about her. For the fifth house, she's got the moon. Okay, the moon, danger. Now the fifth house is fifth house has to do with kids. Okay, it has to do with creativity, creating something. And the moon here, the moon is a symbol of a vagina. If you really look at this card, it's like, it has two towers, and the opening is right here. And you first have to cross it in order to make it to the other side. And danger lurks with this card. So if she is pregnant, she might have to be careful having a miscarriage. All right, and maybe that's probably a concern to her. Okay, it's in the fifth house. Whatever she does, she can't probably be dancing because maybe she's a little older, or maybe there's certain complications. She's got to really watch out. Okay. Now for the sixth house, she's got the Queen of Wands. Okay, the sixth house has to do with working, health, routine, and she's a very wise woman. She knows how to work smart, and she goes after what she wants. So currently, these are the current energies for her: working smart and going after what she wants, work-wise. For the seventh house of partnership, she's got the Eight of Cups, indulgence. And, you know, maybe there's something in the relationship that's draining her. Maybe she feels like she's possibly giving too much for Jay-Z. And not only Jay-Z, because the seventh house has to do with his business partnerships. But maybe there's something that she's overdoing and she feels like she's not getting in return. Like she's getting her energies drained up. Have you ever felt like that? Have you ever felt like you give a lot to people and they don't really give you anything back, and in return, there's no energy exchange and you feel drained? So for her, there's something that's draining Beyoncé from the other party, okay? Even though she's got a lot of energy to give, but still, you know, that's a very big drainer when you give a lot and you don't receive. For the eighth house, she's got the Queen of Swords, okay? The Queen of Swords is a very, very judgmental woman. And the eighth house has to do with sex, death, lawsuits, has to do with trouble, give and take, and there's a Queen of Swords here. And the eighth house has to do with secrets. And here we have a woman that's removing the mask out of somebody. So there's something that Beyoncé is perhaps, you know, demasking someone that she found was lying to her in her business, or maybe Jay-Z, who knows? Okay, this could be something that's brewing and we don't even know about it. For her ninth house, she's got the Three of Swords, sorrow, overseas, something that has to do with far away, with knowledge, with learning. She's got the Three of Swords, something that she had to split, a relationship that she had to split, a business relationship that had to, you know, end in the ninth house, that had to do with far away places. Maybe she had a business in the other side of the world and she had to cut ties, okay? Okay. 10th house, she's got the Knight of Swords, okay? Knight of Swords is a goal-oriented person that hunts for his goals. As you can see here, he's on a horse and he's going full speed, okay? So for Beyoncé, she's going full speed in her career, no doubt. That's always the case for Beyoncé. Now the house, the 11th house of dreams, of long-term goals, she's got the Chariot. There's something that she hasn't started on yet, and she's thinking about it. She's meditating on it. Like you see here, the Chariot is meditating. And once she goes forward, there's no turning back. So she's really meditating on what is her next course in her life. Okay. house of illnesses, of the hidden, of the past, says failure. She's got the 7 of disc. Okay. Maybe there's something hidden in her subconscious. Maybe there's something, enemies, you know, things that she wasn't able to accomplish that are behind her subconscious that are still lingering, and they're just reminding her of some sort of failure. And that's what propels her in the first house, because whatever you have lingering on in the 12th house will propel you in the first house. You know, it's kind of like this is the subconscious, and then it comes into consciousness. Okay, it's kind of like dawn. Okay, dawn, yeah, dawn. Like before dawn, you know, it's darkness and you don't know anything, and then all of a sudden the sun illuminates you, and you have the rising sign, which is the rising sign is in the first house. So whatever happens in the subconscious in your past life, which is in dawn, before dawn, then comes to light, you know, afterwards. So for her, there's something in the dark that keeps her going, that reminds her of failure. You can't be a failure. Okay, so this is the current energy for Beyoncé. I do see that, yes, there's a very big possibility that she is pregnant due to this card. But she's got to watch out, because next to this card, she's got, you know, the moon in the 5th house, which, you know, it's not good because it could mean a miscarriage. So she's got to really watch out. All right, guys? So if you guys want a reading, go to the information below. And if you want a quick question, you know, you go to Instant Go as well. And I will see you then. Hope you have a great day, guys.
Hey guys, check out my music channel where I write my own music, sing and play piano. Make sure to subscribe.